Across the global economy, change is accelerating. A multipolar future is forming. Financial systems are evolving. Digital transformation is redefining productivity and client expectations. At the same time, demand for energy, infrastructure, and resources is challenging the necessary transition to a more sustainable future. Global supply chains are shifting. New centers of growth are emerging. And the corridors of global trade and investment, the ones we call home, are more important than ever. These forces are reshaping client needs and their expectation of us. At Standard Chartered, we are a super connector, trusted to solve complex cross-border challenges. We are a bank that is distinctive, resilient, and built for growth. By doubling down on the corridors we know best, we are driving sustainable growth and stronger returns with the insight, connectivity, and capabilities to help our clients succeed in a more complex world.
Good morning. Very warm welcome to all of you here in Hong Kong. The last time we had one of these overseas investor trip was back in 2023. Some of you partook in it, including our newly minted CFO. Much has changed in the last 3 years. We've seen significant changes, structural changes, and shifts in the way flows are being wired and configured, whether they're in trade, supply chain, investment, FDI, capital, in wealth flows, in currency mixes, all accelerated also by the advent and the acceleration of digital transformation. Now, we're here in Hong Kong. Hong Kong has been very active over the last few years in this whole reconfiguration process. The industry is actually very, very vibrant, whether you look at the IPO market, debt issuances are hitting record levels, sustainability angles. If you think about insurance sectors, it's really, really underwriting record levels of APE, family offices, wealth, etc. Our own businesses are also delivering consecutive years of record performance. Obviously, the question in your head is this going to be just a flash in the pan or something structural? And perhaps this is something that you can judge for yourself over the next couple of days by being here. Now, we're here in what we call One Causeway Bay, which is our 7th and newest wealth and priority private wealth center in Hong Kong. So we have pioneered this, and we now have the broadest network of its kind. And you're experiencing it firsthand because this is not quite open yet. This will be open next month. Now, if you look that direction, just 30 kilometers, you will be, sorry, you can't see it because it's blocked by the mountains and whatnot, but 30 kilometers this way would be the China border. Okay, if you take the high-speed rail, it takes less than 15 minutes. On this end, literally 300 meters will be where the world's highest level of average rent per square foot. It's higher than New Bond, higher than Upper Fifth. So this is where mainland Chinese all love to come to stay, to eat, to shop, and increasingly to do banking and do their wealth. And that's why we're set up here. Now, if you look just right down, we'll get into the coffee break, right down, that is actually where the first plot of public land was auctioned and sold in Hong Kong in 1860. And since then, every day, there's a firing of the noonday gun. Okay, that has been a history marking time. You might hear a bang at around noontime, but that's also part of the tradition of Hong Kong. Now, obviously, you hear also the primary focus also for us to deliver you with our new 3-year plan because we achieved our previous one ahead of time. So part of the process is also for us to share with you our aspirations and what we would like you to measure us against and hold us to in the foreseeable 3 years. Okay? So hopefully our objective for the 2 days is very, very simple, to share with you what we believe are durable and structural trends and opportunities that we will face, and how the bank is going to position ourselves against these opportunities. So I'm going to run very quickly with you with the agenda here. So Bill and Manus will cover these next chapter, 3-year plans, financial targets, followed by Noel and Tanush, which will go through the transformation agenda, followed by business updates via Roberto and Judy. And then we're going to have a very, very quick speed date breakout session, just to give you a sense of experience of some of the aspects we're doing on the ground here. And then we're going to have drinks and dinner on the opposite side of the harbor at M+, which is the West Kowloon Cultural District. This is the world's most ambitious art and cultural center, covering 40 hectares. And we're going to be taking, this is an underpass here that we can take a boat here, just 15-minute boat ride over there. If you're seasick or worried about that, there's a shuttle bus option, both toing and froing from that venue, okay? And the next day, we will actually have, to start off, our central banker, chief executive of HKMA, to cover what's on his mind in terms of policies and what are his priorities for Hong Kong's financial services, covered by a bit of deep dive with myself and Jean and Mary, really going through the structural themes that Bill will be sharing shortly. And then we're going to have some fireside chat with clients just for you to get a sense of what is on their mind in terms of their priorities for their individual corporates, followed by digital assets, what we're doing around there. So this is really the kind of next couple of days, and hopefully there's enough time through presentations and, more importantly, through interactions, because most of the insights may actually come outside of slides. Okay, so wishing you a very, very fruitful next couple of days. With that, I'm going to hand over to Bill.